Hi everyone, how you all doing? Okay, here we are, April 2025, and I have some more movies to show you that I found recently in thrift stores. A mixture here of DVDs, Blu-rays, some TV shows, and even a couple of LASERDISCs as well. So here we go. First up from 1998, and we have Desperate Measures, starring Andy Garcia and Michael Keaton. This is a thriller directed by Barbet Schroeder. Quite an interesting director, Barbet Schroeder, who directed a couple of documentaries back in the 70s on Idi Amin and then Coco the Gorilla. That one's in the Criterion collection. But in the 90s, he did a whole load of sort of thrillers that seem to have stayed stuck in the 90s. So some of those including Kiss of Death, starring Nicolas Cage and David Caruso. And perhaps best known for Single White Female from 1992. But yeah, here we have Desperate Measures. And next, another thriller. This one is Highwayman, starring Jim Caviezel and Rona Mitra. And this one is directed by Robert Harmon, perhaps best known for directing The Hitcher. Enjoyed this one at the cinema. This is Bradley Cooper's version of A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga. Next, from Australia, we have this horror thriller, which is called Roadkill. Original title is Road Train, because it's about a 3-trailer truck that goes on a killing rampage. Next, I must admit I wasn't over keen when I first saw this, but I'll give it another go. The Purge. Next, really pleased to find this absolutely fantastic drama with the great Bette Davis and Joan Crawford really clashing together in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Next, we have Stroker Ace. Now, I'm definitely not going to defend this as being a good movie, because it isn't, but nonetheless, it's still fun to find movies like this out in the wild. And this one is Burt Reynolds, Lonnie Anderson, Ned Beatty, and Parker Stevenson. Remember him from the Hardy Boys? So yeah, Stroker Ace, directed by Hal Needham, who had also directed Burt in Smokey and the Bandit and Hooper. And this one has Burt as a NASCAR racing driver who gets into competition through a contract that's with a fried chicken company. And as part of that, he then has to promote fried chicken in all kinds of ways whilst he's driving. Next, Swedish film from 2000 and from director Roy Andersson. This is Songs from the Second Floor. Haven't seen this one before, heard good things about it. Next, I've got a couple of sequels here. Now, I do like the original Wrong Turn. I think that's a pretty good fun horror movie. I did pick up Wrong Turn 2 not so long ago, and now I have found Wrong Turn 3 and Wrong Turn 4. I definitely don't have high hopes for these, but nonetheless, I thought it was quite fun to find them. Next, good Danish movie this one, A Royal Affair with Alicia Vikander and Mads Mikkelsen, directed by Nikolaj Arcel, who also directed the more recent A Promised Land. Next, I remember this one coming out at the end of the 80s and not getting very good notices. A late performance here for Gregory Peck alongside Jane Fonda and Jimmy Smits in Old Gringo, adapted from the novel by Carlo Fuentes. Next, Alicia Vikander in Tomb Raider. I didn't think this was too bad. Not a great movie by any means, but it's okay. And from Lars von Trier, Melancholia, starring Kirsten Dunst. Next, from 1978, we have Alan Parker's Oscar-winning Midnight Express, starring Brad Davis and John Hurt. Harrowing drama, this one, set inside a Turkish prison. Very distressing to watch at times. This 30th anniversary edition comes with a booklet. Onto some Blu-rays now, and first up we have Zack Snyder's Watchmen Director's Cut. I do actually have a digital copy of this already, but nonetheless nice to find the Blu-ray. And then we've got John Frankenheimer's excellent Ronin, fantastic car sequences in this. Now again, I do have this on DVD, and I'm actually going to keep the DVD because the DVD comes with hours of extras, including lots of behind-the-scenes filming of the car chases. This Blu-ray is just bare bones. Next, A Bridge Too Far, a film I have on DVD and Laserdisc, but hey, why not have the Blu-ray as well? And then next, 3 into 2 Won't Go. Very pleased to get this one. I did not get this in a thrift store. This one I actually got on eBay. This is starring Rod Steiger, Claire Bloom, and the wonderful Judy Geeson. It is a story of a married man who picks up a young hitchhiker, played by Judy Geeson, and then gets into a relationship with her. So yeah, one of these films from the end of the 60s, beginning of the 70s that were exploring infidelity and things of that nature. But yeah, looking forward to watching this. Next, some TV, and first of all we have this one, Into the West, from 2005. And this is a series that is executive produced by Steven Spielberg. It's a sprawling Western saga telling of family life in the early American West, both from the perspective of settlers and also from Native Americans. Nicely presented in a box. And one of the directors on this is Simon Windsor, who was also a director on the classic Lonesome Dove. And then next on TV, a series which I never actually saw at the time, but it came out in 1980. It's still ranked as number 11 on the top 250 TV shows of all time, and it is Carl Sagan's Cosmos. Just to show you the inside. Okay, and just to end this video now, I have a couple of Laserdiscs to show you. Really pleased to find this one. We have from 1973, The Paper Chase. This one starring Timothy Bottoms as a Harvard Law School student who finds himself having a tough time with his very strict tutor, who is played by John Houseman. John Houseman was in his 70s when he accepted this film role, and he won an Academy Award for it. But John Houseman, a very fascinating career. He started way back in the 30s and 40s and helped Orson Welles to create his Mercury Theatre, and also helped with some of the pre-production on Citizen Kane. But yeah, classic movie this, The Paper Chase. And then finally, fascinating one to find this. Let me know if any of you have this one in your collection. I somehow doubt it, but it is Peter Sellers in The Bobo from 1967, playing a singing matador and starring alongside his then wife, Britt Ekland. And this also co-stars Rossano Brazzi and Adolfo Celli. Okay, quite a mixture of movies there, I'm sure you'll agree, but let me know any comments that you have on any of those. Please like, subscribe, and I hope that you will watch my other videos. If this is the first haul video that you've watched, then do look at the playlists that I have on my channel. I'm sure that in any of my haul videos there will at least be a few movies that I'll be introducing you to. So yeah, check those out. Hopefully I'll see you again. I do have quite a big project coming up which will spread out over a number of videos. That's going to be coming soon, so watch this space. Okay, thanks for joining me. All the best to you. Bye.